Sterling, Senior Editor of California Real Estate Magazine, and I'm here with Ryan Gorman, CEO of NRT.
Howdy.
Thanks so much for joining us, Ryan.
Oh, my pleasure. Happy to be here.
Ryan, what is your advice for realtors who are nervous about losing their place in the transaction due to industry disruption?
Well, it's certainly an understandable fear. There's a lot of noise out there, and people have been predicting disintermediation or disruption of the real estate agent forever. Since before listings came online, and now more people are using agents today than even before listings came online, right? So while it's an understandable fear, there's a lot of reasons to be extremely hopeful. For instance, in terms of advice, if an agent focuses on their business, focuses on their client, focuses on not just the clients they have today, but the clients that they hope to have tomorrow, and engages in that prospecting that's so critical, then I think they're going to be just fine no matter the noise. They'll be able to tune that out, tune in when they want a little entertainment and drama, and then tune back out when they want to grow their business.
What sorts of things should realtors be looking for when they're trying to decide whether a brokerage or a franchise is the right place for them?
Oh, it's a good question. I think many times we make relatively emotional decisions. All people, all humans, and agents are no different. So a brand that resonates with you, a broker that resonates with you, that is emotional and it is important. You want to be excited, with every time you go to work and every time you help a client and every time you tell someone with whom you're working, you want to be excited. So that is important. But I would say the best advice is to probably challenge anyone who's coming to you with a proposition about how they can help you grow. Get specific. Get really specific about how they can actually help. Run some of your most recent challenges by them. Talk about an opportunity you're hoping to pursue. See what their advice is and see what they would bring to the table to help you achieve that. Get really practical.
iBuyers often advertise themselves as being particularly great for consumers. Do you see Coldwell Banker's Catalyst program having that same kind of benefit for agents as well?
Yeah, so our Catalyst program as it works today is going to evolve in the very near future. We've taken the learnings from our existing program, we're going to put them into an entirely new type of approach in the near future here. So just teasing that concept, will be coming soon to a theater near you. With the current program, our focus is really bringing that buyer advantage, bringing that differentiation, that comfort of a different type of transaction, but with the additional comfort of a real estate professional who can really advise you on whether this is best for you and what is the market really going to pay for your home over what period of time. So coupling those two things together, we think is really truly the best of both worlds. And frankly, many of our competitors, I think, have found that too. As many iBuyers who sought to work without agents are now seeking to differentiate themselves by working with agents better than ever before. It all really comes back down to that trusted advisor who knows the market, advising a consumer in a very important transaction.
What do you think will be fundamentally different about the real estate industry 10 years from now?
It's a good question, hard to predict. So whatever I say now is destined to be wrong when we look at this tape in 10 years. Tape, I even said tape, and obviously we don't even have that anymore. But I will say expectations are rising. Expectations of what brokers provide to agents and what agents provide to consumers. So while I think fundamentally it's still going to come down to that trusted advisor role, I do think consumers especially will expect that agent to bring much more than just the advice, perhaps wrapping them with other products and services that can make the transaction easier, perhaps make the financing easier, and maybe make it easier to get their home in the condition they need to be able to sell. So all the products and services that an agent can bring only augment the trusted advice that they provide to a consumer. I think 10 years from now it'll look very similar, but expectations will be higher.
How are you enjoying REimagine so far?
Oh, it's been terrific. One of the best things about REimagine to me is actually talking to people after each session and trying to figure out what they learned there that they're going to carry into their business. And so far today, I'd say it's a lot. So a lot of people are taking notes to take action.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ryan. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been great. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And thanks, everybody. Stay tuned for more content from REimagine.